Hey, how's it going, everybody? Dragon Keep here, and welcome back to another My Hero Academia. Sorry. Welcome back to another My Hero Academia What If. Today, as you could clearly tell from the picture and my voice, is what if Deku was a cyborg? So, before we continue this, I'm currently waiting for Wi-Fi to download the newest My Hero Academia mobile video game. So once that's downloaded, I'll get that done for you. So you have that to look forward to. Yay! Anyways, let's get back to the video. Well, let's get started with the video. Anyways. So, it starts off with Izuku fighting the sludge villain, meeting with the sludge villain the second time. He runs after it, and instead of protecting Izuku like he did in canon, All Might hesitated. And this caused the sludge villain to slap Midoriya away from him, causing Midoriya to go bouncing from wall to wall, damaging his right arm and his left eye. Then All Might delivered a punch. Then he grabbed Midoriya and quickly sent him to the hospital. The doctors were worried because his left eye and right arm were broken beyond repair. But luckily, a scientist came in and said, "Hey, I heard what happened. I think I have a way to save this save this kid's life." The doctors go, "What did you have in mind?" The scientist goes, I've been trying to develop a new element, a new type of metal. And I think and I've tested it out myself, and it's very, very good. I've tested it on some monkeys. This kid should have enough, should be fine with this. The doctors were skeptical, but this was a chance to save Izuku's life, so yeah, they took the shot. So the scientists replaced Izuku's left eye, and and right arm with the with the robotic arm and a robotic eye made from that metal. I'm gonna call it Rifter. And once Izuku finally woke up, he looked in the mirror and saw that his left eye and right arm were turned into robotic parts. And then Bakugo came in his room and said, Deku, thank goodness you're alive. And Izuku said, that's weird coming from you, Kachan. But right now, and the Kachan, you don't have to worry about me being a hero. I'm not doing it. I'm being a police officer. And Bakugo said, what? But Deku, being a hero is your dream. And Izuku said, maybe it was. But now I see that heroes are only out for themselves. Even going so far as to turn me into a monster. And Bakugo goes, Deku, just because you don't have a quirk doesn't make you a monster. It just makes you... And then Izuku turns around to show him his robotic left eye and right arm. And Bakugo goes, oh god! That was Bakugo talking. Anyways. Izuku then said, is this the face of a human? And Bakugo goes, not really, though. You look part symbiote. And Izuku said, exactly. And Bakugo said, not the popular ones, like a whole new symbiote. It was trying to get your entire body, and it could only get your arm and eye. And Izuku said, yeah, this is what the heroes did. Remember All Might? He could have stepped in to save both of us. But he hesitated. Everyone says that heroes are good. No hero is good. Heroes are only out for themselves. And nobody else. Now, if you'll excuse me. Now, if you'll excuse me, Bakugo. I have to ask someone about my robotic parts. And as soon as Midoriya exited out of the hospital, a voice in his head started to appear. Greetings. I am KA plus 1E. And Izuku said, okay, where are you? And the voice said, well, technically, I am inside you. I am a program that has been indebted into your robotic parts. Izuku looks at his robotic hand and goes, wow, that's impressive. Then, sure enough, a giant villain comes along trying to destroy the hospital. Izuku puts his hand up as a bright blue blast of energy shoots at the villain's head, knocking them out. And Izuku said, what was that? And the robotic voice said, a villain came and you knocked him out. And Izuku said, no, what came out of my head? And the robotic voice said, that would be your repulsor blast. It's just one of... Right now, your repulsor blast is set to wave. Well, your repulsor is set to wave. To blast. And Izuku said, how many settings does my repulsor have? How many settings does my repulsor have, K8? You know what? I'm just gonna call you Katie. Is that fine? And Katie said, setting name to Katie. I much prefer that name. And anyways, there are over 300 settings for your repulsor. And Izuku said, wow, they really outdid themselves this time. Time has passed. And Izuku has learned almost all of of the settings on his repulsor and parts of the other things that his metal arm and robotic eye can do. Anyway, he decides to go to a police station so he could train to be a police officer. And by that time he's actually doing pretty good as a police officer. Getting getting a perfect 5 out of every stat. But then the League of Villains came along in the USJ, and Ida ran to UA. And Ida said to Principal Nezu, villains are attacking the USJ. And Principal Nezu goes, that sucks. I'll get the other heroes ready. But as he steps out of his desk, a piece of paper flies down in front of him. Nezu picks it up, and sees Izuku. And then Nezu says, you know what, before that, I have to make a quick call. Nezu then calls the police academy to me, and the guy at the police academy goes, Principal Nezu from UA. Hello, how are you doing? And Nezu says, I'm doing fine, thank you, but my students aren't doing so hot. Villains are attacking the USJ. And the police officer goes, that sucks, but why are you calling us? And Nezu says, well, I think I am very interested in one of your trainees, Izuku Midoriya. I would like to see him take out villains in action. So would you mind trying to teleport him to UA so I can brief him on what's going on? And the police officer says, you don't have to brief him, I'll do it myself. But thanks. I'll get to it right away. Midoriya, front and center. Izuku then teleports in front of him. Yes, sir. The police officer goes, Midoriya, what did I tell you about teleporting through the hallway? Anyways, we have a mission for you. And that's where I'm going to leave it off. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, slap the like button across the face. I swear, I'm gonna get energized from doing that voice. Catch you next one, guys. Laters.